Live from Birmingham, it's time to wrap up the day. We've been scanning the aisles, tracking down the latest innovations. Join us for our daily review show. Time to find out what's hot at Sign & Digital UK 2019. Please welcome your host, Jack Gotcha.
I had a woo yesterday. No woos today. Hello everybody and welcome to the end of day show. I'm very happy to say I'm being joined today by Alex White of Blackman White. Thank you, Alex. Come out to the resounding applause. And also, because he rang me at slightly the wrong time, we have Chris Rushton from Kapow Networks. Come and join us. Thank you. Need more music. Now, before we start, we're going to show you, I know you made a big announcement yesterday.
Sure.
And so we're going to show a little VT of a video you did yesterday. Set to go.
I'm here at the Blackman White stand talking with Alex. Now, Alex, I believe you're going to run us through this machine right here and tell us a lot more about the company in general.
Yes, so what we've got here is the Genesis V, which is our latest generation cutting machine. And my colleague here is just going to demonstrate how the machine, as a versatile solution, is able to carry multiple different tools for being able to process different materials. So right now, the demonstration that we're running is textile. This is, I think, a woven textile, and this material we're cutting with the laser. So we've got a camera system which is capable of locating the image or locating the cut file to be correctly aligned with the printed fabric. And this is a rather small machine for Blackman White. We do conveyorized machines that are 3 meters wide and 3 meters long, and many other options. So this is a small machine that we brought here to the show, so we can show the range of equipment that we manufacture. And we're trying to make sure that we have a solution to meet the price point that customers need. So I'm just going to grab one of these bags in a second as it finishes doing the cutting.
So it's really quite quick a process.
It's a very quick process, and normally you'd have it as a conveyor, and then what would happen is instead of having to take the parts off manually, the material would advance automatically and it would just keep running.
On to the next step.
Completely hands-off approach. So the idea is here we've got a finished cut part, and this would typically be sewn up into a simple bag.
It's a lovely demonstration there of folding.
Anyway. I'm a natural. So this machine isn't just for laser cutting. There's many other applications that customers in the sign and print industry are looking for. So this machine is well capable of cutting other materials. This is an acrylic sample. I think it's 8mm acrylic. And the intricacy that you can cut with the laser is really impressive. And you get a lovely flame polished edge. It just feels really nice. Yeah? And then routing is an example of something that's routed. I think that's 3mm aluminium. So all on the one machine, just by changing the modular tooling, you're able to cut these different media very quickly, very efficiently. And so we really believe that this machine has an excellent return on investment, and it represents really good value for money.
I was going to say very cost effective in that aspect.
Solution. Not just cost effective, but small floor space. And a lot of people that are coming to the show are saying, you know, I really want a machine, but I don't have enough room for a laser cutter and a knife cutter and a router. Well, you buy this and you've got it all in one. So it's a simple solution.
There's the ticket.
Okay. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about Brexit because it's a question which is keeps coming up. And so before the show, we did a little bit of a survey about what our customers think about Brexit. It's all very well for me to say what I think about Brexit, but what's the feedback from our customers? And the survey came back that somewhere around just over 40% of our customers are holding off on making capital expenditure because they're concerned about where the future's going to lead. And I completely respect that. You know, making a large investment in a new machine, we've got uncertain times. And so, you know, there's that concern. However, there's still, we've had 20%, just over 20% of our customers also responded that they're concerned about meeting the demands or the having enough capacity post-Brexit. And with any kind of change, whilst it makes us nervous, if Brexit goes badly and we do have no deal exit and all these things and there's going to be import tariffs, the UK is a huge market for sign and print. And a lot of the print is actually coming from overseas. So maybe companies that are currently supplying into the UK won't be able to compete, which will give more opportunity for UK companies and more capacity opportunity for UK companies. So it's a double-edged sword. So whichever way it goes, there's still an excellent future for sign and print. And if you look at the market statistics, I think sign and print is over a $20 billion international market, and it's growing at 5% at the moment. So you can see that there's a lot of opportunities still in this industry. Do you have any questions for me?
I think you've covered mostly everything there.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for sharing. And
no problem.
It looks like you're going to have a great show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for that, Joe, and thanks for that. It was a bit of a natural in front of the camera there. That's very impressive. Well done.
Well, thank you very much.
So I know you were making that as a bit of sort of press conference yesterday, and you did that earlier.
Sure.
Tell me about the product. How's it been in terms of people coming to look at it and feedback on the machine?
Yeah, I think we've had really good feedback at the show over the last couple of days. It's been really great to see the show's been busy. It's always frustrating when you spend all this time and effort to come to a show and then you don't get the number of people interested in the machine. But no, we've had a good steady flow of potential customers, a lot of new customers that we've never met before, which is really good. That's why we attend these sorts of shows, to get fresh leads. I think people appreciate that we are a British manufacturer. Many people coming to the stand maybe hadn't heard of us, but you know, have a good deal of respect that we are manufacturing this product here in the UK. Excellent.
Excellent. Have you had a chance to look around the show and other?
Not really, but it does seem like all over the show here at the NEC it's been busy. There's a lot of interesting suppliers, some new products, new materials, and I think this has proven to be a really good show for us this year.
Good buzz, isn't there? So why Sign and Digital for you? You're a regular visitor, presumably.
I think this is our 5th year that we've been returned here to Sign and Digital, and as a British manufacturer, I think it's one of those shows that we really want to show a presence in. So that's important for us, but also it's a great opportunity for us to meet with customers that are local. There's a lot of density of customers here in the Birmingham area and Manchester. It's a nice central point to meet with our customers, reconnect, make sure that we're meeting their expectations, and talk to them about how their needs might be changing as their businesses grow.
Excellent. I'm going to bring Chris in here. Sit over there. You tell us a little about yourself and your company, and then we'll see how you got on.
Yeah, no problem. So my name's Chris Rushton, and I represent a company called Kapow Network. We're here with our partners, Assured Systems, and essentially what we're bringing to Sign and Digital UK is digital signage. And not just the hardware, because obviously anybody can buy a TV or they can buy commercial grade monitors. We actually look at the content side of what you put on those. So we deal in content strategy, content management systems, and I think what we're bringing here is 2 companies that can help a sign maker or a commercial printer, in fact, sell digital signage to their customers. Because let's face it, what they've got is already the contacts that are on the high street. They already know the people in hospitality. And so for us, actually, they're a great route to market, because for us to try and engage with all those customers takes time. We're quite a new business. And so we're really here to help those businesses, i.e. sign makers and commercial printers, get into the market. And yeah, it's been good.
Good. I think it's really important, isn't it? I mean, obviously this show is all about print and media and textiles and metal and all kinds of things, but the digital signage world is complementary to that. I think that's kind of where we're going, isn't it? It's not necessarily a competing market, it's complementary.
Well, you know, the clue's plainly in the name, it's digital signage. And you only really have to look at the fact that you've got commercial printers here who are from sheet-fed backgrounds, and they're investing in wide format. And that's because, you know, they don't need loads of training to run the kit. It's all about offering your customers more products, more services, becoming more of a one-stop shop. And the great thing about somebody like a sign maker or a commercial printer is they've got those brand assets already. So they're dealing with picture files, they're dealing with logo files. Now they may need a bit of help in the studio with video or animation, but we can help them get to that point. So I don't see there's any reason why, you know, if one of their customers says to them, can you help us implement digital signage into our business, whether it be one menu board or 1,000 screens across a big network, it's absolutely possible. You know, we'd say don't be scared. You just need to work with some partners to begin with, and really I think that's what we're bringing to the show.
Okay, and how's it been?
Do you know what, today and yesterday, today's been a great day, and we've had Scottish and Irish and Welsh and English all on the stand today, but we're not allowed, we don't talk about that word, so we don't mention it. So it's great that, you know, the NEC, I think, you know, because it's a central location, you can really attract people from all areas of the UK, and Sign Industry UK is very much a UK buy-in show. So, you know, to have those kinds of customers, and we've had sign makers, we've had commercial printers, but we've also had end brands who are looking into the market, and they may be, you know, creatives who are working in the studio and looking at the print side, but we've also had people in brands who are looking at digital signage, and so we've really had, you know, a great wide range of customers visit the stand, which has been good.
Excellent, and we're here again tomorrow morning, aren't we, to talk in more detail about that market. So looking forward to that. 11 o'clock here on the main stage. Now I'm really interested. I know we're not mentioning the B word, but I was really interested by your survey, because that's, whatever your opinions of it, that's very much practical discussions with your customers. And is there any more you can expand on that in terms of how you might adapt your own strategy in line with what you've learned there?
Well, I think moving forward, we just need to recognise that we've got to be flexible, maybe with payment terms, you know, exploring with the customer, with finance options, and just making sure that we can tailor a package for them that's affordable for them, so they can grow their business in a sensible way. We're not looking for customers to make huge investments that put them maybe in financial jeopardy. You know, it's got to be a sensible, structured approach towards working as a partner with our potential customers.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for joining me on the End of Day show. We're going to go to another video. We're going to have a look at CMY UK. They've got one of the massive stand down there, all kinds of things going on, and I do believe Joe did a bit of a tour there just a little earlier. I'll hand over.